Alright, so today's video is going to be on my Ecoboost Expedition. I hate the way these little muffler resonator things look on these trucks. I think it's so stupid. It looks like a little dong sticking out the back. It's just like such an afterthought. Typical, Ford American car company. It's just like, let's just do everything right. We've been making this truck since 07. 2015 comes around, let's put some stupid looking muffler on the back of it and just cheat the truck out. So, I have here a 45 roughly degree elbow, some 3-inch muffler clamps, a hanger to like relocate the hanger type deal. You're going to use one part or the original hanger on the body of the truck, but you need this to hold this up. And then I got a 4-inch chrome exhaust tip made in China. Everything's 3-inch or somewhere in that neighborhood, I'll tell you. Actually, yeah, 3-inch ID, 3-inch OD. So this will slip right over the factory connection point on the truck. So I'm going to crawl under there, remove what I got to remove. I know this part is going to be a little bit of a beach, so I would say have a hammer ready and start banging the muffler back out towards the back of the bumper here so it falls down or falls off, and then we can reevaluate my parts list here and see what happens. So I'm going to jack the truck up a little so I can slide under and go from there. The other thing I wanted to add was I also hate the design because when you're hooking up a trailer in the back here, this thing just blows an a large amount of exhaust gas right in your face. So it's not a pleasant time hooking up a trailer to one of these, or if you have the rear glass open, things like that. So if it cuts out the side here, I think it'll be much more enjoyable. And everyone on the forum says this resonator or muffler really does nothing. So it looks like we have a 15 mil right here. So I'm going to loosen this clamp, and then we're going to slide this down. I'm going to spray it with some PB Blaster up there. She's a southern bird, so it should come off pretty easily, but we'll see what happens. And then you also have, there's your hangers right there, how it goes on the truck. So you're going to have to like grease those a little bit, and again, everything will push out towards the back of the truck. So you're going to pull everything towards the back here. All right, there's the old honker. Got it out. Very simple. Spray WD-40 in the hanger hole, spray WD-40 around this. I use my 15 mil socket there, shorty. The tall, this whatever, the long one won't work unless you drop the spare, which I'm not doing because I'm lazy. Then that's it. You just rotate it, twist it back and forth a couple of times, pull it out towards you, towards the back of the bumper, which will come right off. So now we can grab our 45 here. This will give you a visual of what's going to happen. It's going to do one of these roughly. Dump it down by the tire. I know some guys get like a 68 or some stupid weird bend that doesn't exist online. It's hard to find, and it does look a lot cleaner, I won't lie to you, but this will do the job for right now, and I'll show you the final product. I'm gonna have to do a little grandma beat down here to get this on, so get that on. Don't forget your clamp right there, not that one. We're gonna use this clamp to go over the pipe. So I'll show you all this, a little better description than what I'm giving you right now. This is all very half-assed. Alright, so this is where we're at. You're just going to push this pipe over the factory exhaust, and then I just twist it and clocked it so it rotated nice and it sits up. These are two 15mm bolts and nuts on this clamp. So I'm going to tighten those up right now because it's just about where I want it to be. I mean, just to give you a little bit more of a visual here, I'm going to put the tip on like so, and that's really it. I mean, it's a little bro-dozery, but it's really not that bad. I think if you had a ton of heat and strength and whatnot, or you got the tighter bend elbow, like you probably should have, it would tuck up nice against the bumper here. But again, this is good enough for me. You can stick the tip out as far as you want. I'll probably do it about even with the bumper there. Clamp the hell out of it, call it a day. I really don't even know if I actually needed this clamp or exhaust hanger clamp, but I'm going to put it on anyways just to do it. But basically, this goes around the exhaust, and then that'll go through the hole. So it's just going to support the tip from not being a sloppy bloppy. So I'm going to tighten these clamps up, and then I'll put the hanger up there, and then I'll put the tip on, tighten the bejesus out of it, and we should be good to roll. No more smoke and exhaust fumes in your face, and we'll see how it sounds after. Alright, so this is probably not the best that it could be, but this is how I have it. It's a little cockeyed, but it's fine. I kind of want it hidden because I think it's ugly. This is a very ugly clamp. I really don't know if you'll see it from behind the truck. I doubt it, but again, this is good enough. I bent this in just a little bit. I tightened the hell out of everything, 15 mil. Everything stays 15 on this install, which is pretty nice. You really only need 1 or 2 tools to do it. So now I will slide the exhaust tip on, and I'm going to clamp the bejesus out of it, and we should be good to roll. I'm going to cut this with my cutoff wheel. Obviously be careful, don't hit the spare tire, but I'll get close, so I'm going to do that right now. Try not to mess this up. And that's it, she's done. This was a 16 mil nut on that, so she's all buttoned up. I cut the ends off, so now it's not touching the spare tire. I did the tip crooked, or slashed look, because I think that looks better than the top of the tip aiming down or looking down, whatever. I mean, you know, opinions may vary on this. I would like it to bend up and be flush. I'll probably eventually fix that or change that, but for right now, I'm happy with it. This again gets the fumes out of my face. This whole ordeal was probably excuse me, oh Jesus, like $80 worth of stuff. So for $80 you get rid of this ugly looking turd, and then I could probably put that thing on eBay, I bet. Maybe get $50 out of it. After shipping and fees, lose money on it, but hey, it could be worth it. So now I'll put my phone up against the wall here because I have no friends, and I'll see how it sounds. Actually, I don't even need anyone here because the truck has remote start. Wow, really using your head today. A little different at cold start, a little boo to it. Don't mind that squeak, high-pitched, rattly noises. I think the truck needs cats, and I think one of the clamps up in the front, or the flex pipe, is coming loose. She's got 200 beans on her, so give her some slack here. But that's it, that's a wrap. This goes for any 15 to 17 Expedition or Navigator. Doesn't matter the wheelbase, all the parts are the same. This is a long wheelbase truck, but again, the shorties use the same exact parts. That's a 65-degree bend. Or no, I'm sorry, that's a 45. If you get a 65, then it would angle up towards the bumper. But that's it.